Hey, what's up, my YouTubers? What's up, my subscribers? I want to say thank you to those who subscribe and those who have not subscribed. Hit that button in the bottom. All right. Today is going to be something different than I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to show you an iPhone X scam. This has nothing to do with iPhone. This is just a guy whose name is iPhone X, and he sends you an email stating that he has a job for you. And he wants to do an advert on your car, which means that you see those cars where you see that they all painted and they have either the pharmacy's name on it or whatever store's name on it. Well, that's called an advert in England. So he says or she says, we'll paint your car and you get paid $500 a week, and you just get a check in the mail, and we'll paint your car, which is all a lie. So these are all Africans scams. They all work from Africa. So you get this email and it says you send me your address, send me your phone number, send me your address, your phone number, your daytime phone number, stuff like that. So you send it to them. I already know this because this I've been tracking this like for years now, so I know every scam there is from Nigeria, so I don't pay no mind to it. But I'm gonna show you some. So they tell you on the email, it tells you how you're gonna get paid a certain amount a month, a week, and then the first page that they're going to send you, it will be for a certain amount of money. You keep that week's pay, and then the rest you send it to the person or the address that they gave it to you. They gave you. So they send you a check. Then they want you to take that check, deposit it into your checking account, and remove the check. And remove the funds. Now what happens is that, okay, this is the check they sent me, which I will be giving this to the authorities tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, right? So I can be calling the FBI. This is a check from Oklahoma Bank that they sent me. On this long page, this is how cheap they are, and they send it here. Right? So you take this is for them, right? Came on this envelope. Let's see, and it's from Mark John Jordan, Wichita, Kansas. Okay. The tracking number. So they send you this check. This check is for $1,400, right? So he wants me to deposit this check in my account, right? And automatically, once you deposit this check, by law, by federal law, it automatically goes into your bank account. So you have $1,400 in your bank account. So you can withdraw that $1,400 the following day, because this check takes at least 2 to 3, 4 days for it to go to this bank and find out if this bank is real. Then when it comes back that there's no fund, or that no account exists, then you remove that money, you're out of luck. So it takes like 4 or 5 days for the bank to return a no refund status, or no status at all, to your bank. So you still have the $1,400, because that by law it states once you deposit, you have 24 hours. So you can retrieve that money. So what happens is that you take out $1,400, right? It's legit. You take out the $1,400. You send them their money that they're asking. This $1,400, so they're asking for $900. You keep your $500, right? And then what happens is that once this check bounces, and you're liable to pay that money back. You have to pay that money back, because they gave you a check, or they gave you the money. So not only are you out of the $900 that you send that person, you're out the whole $1,400, and you can get in trouble for this. This is why I'm not depositing. I just want to give this to the authorities so that they can know what scam it is, and I'm letting you guys know, so this way you guys don't fall for it. If you see on your email, on your spam, or your regular email where it says iPhone X, that's the guy's name or the girl's name, whatever it is. So these are the things that they get you by. They also go by saying that they have a job for you, and they want all they need you to do is do this and do that, and they're gonna send you. They're gonna pay you ahead of time. Same thing with this, but it's not an advert. It's something else they want you to do. But the scheme's still the same. They want you to go to your bank account, take the money out, and so the scheme is still the same, but just the announcements or whatever the case is different. So you gotta be careful when you do that. Do not put no check into your bank account that's not yours, or that's not written to you by that bank. These people do not put in your checks at all in your bank account, because it will bounce, and if it's a fraudulent check, which it is, then you can get in trouble. Then you have to explain to the cops, to the authorities, what happened, and then it's a hassle, and then they probably won't even charge you because it's not your fault, blah, 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 blah. But it's just the point of the hassle that you have to go through, and if you get a dick cop that wants to press charges and then presses charges on you, and then to find out that you're not guilty of this because it was fraudulent sent to you, and you honestly you wanted to make money, you didn't know, you thought it was real. So to avoid all that, just don't do it. Just give it to your authorities or even break it up. That's the thing that happens. So do not send in that check for anything. Also beware of these scammers. I'm gonna do another video, but that's the check thing. So beware how beware that when they send you something, they send you a check. It may look legit, it may look whatever the case may be, but do not, under any circumstances, do not deposit it. Do not deposit at all. Don't deposit a check where they say I'm gonna send you a certain amount of money because we got money from Saudi Arabia and blah blah blah. There was another scam one time that was from a sergeant in the military. That was a scam. There's so many ways these Africans or these scammers, they're basically from Nigeria, but they're trying to scam you. You know, so I know that you have hard times. I know money's tight sometimes, but this is not the way. You're gonna get scammed. You're gonna lose money, and at the end you probably end up paying back the money that they gave you, or you go to jail. You don't want to go to jail for something so stupid, okay? Because you wanted money. You know, there are other ways you can make money, but legally. But this is just the way that this is just the way that they try to heck they try to get you. So what I did was I send them back. He texts me, and when they text you, when they said what they do is that they open up a Google phone account. So when they write to you by text, it shows a number for the United States. So when you call that number, who answers the phone? Google service. That's the only way, you know, Google service. I knew of an African guy who was able to hack your phone number, and he'll put your number down, and before you even picked up the phone, he picked up the phone. This way he could think that you could. I mean, this way you could think that you're calling the United States, but he was in Africa. Stuff like that. There are countless. But I saw people's social security numbers. He showed me people's social security number. He showed me, this was about 8-9 years ago. He showed me people's bank account numbers. He said, look how easy it is to go into this bank. Look how easy. And I'm like, wow. So nothing is safe out there. So you gotta be very careful. But these people, this is what they work for. This is what they do. This is their living. This is their lifestyle. So if you get caught up in a money situation, and you see this check that goes to you, do not minute in. So anyway, so what I did was, like I was already saying, I texted him and I said I used all the money. That money belongs to me. He cursed me out. And he sent me an email. He goes, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, it's my money. You sent me the check, so I bought a new car. I not even bought a new car. I said I bought a car which is worth $1,200. The check was $14. So he thinks in his head, whatever he thinks that I cashed a check, which I did. But tomorrow I'll be calling the FBI. I will give this check to the FBI. I'll give the email address to the FBI. This way they can know that we're Americans are not going to get tolerated by this. You know, I've seen the last 2 weeks the 24 Indians were arrested for the IRS tax fraud, which is a good thing to do because they're trying to get money from you in an illegal manner. And a lot of people fall for it, and you shouldn't fall for it because you know the IRS doesn't call you. Never. The IRS will never, ever, ever call you. And they will never, ever tell you got to go to a store and you got to buy yourself some 20 iTunes gift cards and scrape them off. That doesn't make any sense at all. I had one time on my phone, it got locked because it said that I was watching kid porn. And I was like, what the fuck? And the FBI, and I Googled it, and I was like, oh shit. So I had to restart my phone because they do set when you have to be aware of what you open in the web. You have to be aware of what you open on your phone, what app you download, because it could be malware and it can come with a virus. So you gotta be careful with that. So when you open that app, a lot of things pop up that you don't know. So that virus just showed up. So they wanted me to pay in either to my credit card to have it removed or to iTunes. So I had to Google it myself, and I had to, how do I remove this? I had to do a reset. I had to do a factory reset. I had to reset the whole entire phone. Which, okay, fine. So there are ways that these people will try to scam you, but this is one of the new things that they're doing now. So don't get caught up in it. Do not put the money into your bank account. This guy's name or her name, whatever it is, they're using iPhone X as their email or as their So if you get an iPhone X is sending this, just be careful. Don't fall into the trap. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. if you have any questions, any doubts, if any scams or anything, if you want to know how your credit score can go up, anything like that, let me know. I will put a video. I will put everything up for you guys. I did a how to raise your credit a few months ago, but that didn't get a lot of views, so I stopped doing it. And I see other people that do credit history and something so simple, and they get like thousands and thousands of views. But anyway, that's what's up. My focus right now is on these checks. Don't get caught up in it. Do due diligence. Always check. But these checks don't even think about it. They get in your hands, rip them up or whatever the case may be. But this will go to the FBI so they can have an idea of what's going on, and they can put a stop to this. Anyway, guys, I'm not snitching or anything like that, because I don't snitch. Stitches get stitches. But this is different, alright? But anyway, people, peace out. I hope you enjoyed the video. For those who did not subscribe, hit that like button in the bottom. Look at my belly, on exercise. Peace.